Hello, hello everyone, what's up? It's me, V. We are back with more new Mystery of the Emblem. We are here to get Tiki today, so I'm excited about that. This is really loud in my ears. And we once again have Dante. Hello, Rorin. Hello, One Arm Over. Hello, Christian. How's it going? How was your weeks? I had a pretty good week, actually. This is so loud in my ears. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. Yeah. We have Dante today. So, you know, also, happy anniversary of Devil May Cry 4's initial release. I looked that up for fun last night, and I found out it's today, so you all get to appreciate it with me. And if you haven't played Devil May Cry and you don't care, oh well, it's my stream. Get on board. Anyways, we're gonna do more of this. Dante is sadly back in the noir film Gradient, so I thought it might be because he didn't have enough light on him, but it's like way darker in the corner he was in last week, so maybe he has too much light on him. I started classes for a job. Ooh, nice. What you getting? What you getting? What you working? Oh boy. Did my Blazing Blade Mpreg hit the algorithm? No! Sorry, hold on. Okay, I got recommended a YouTube video. Stop silent filmifying the cat. I'm not trying to. I need to go to the stream manager so I can actually read the chat, and it's not like in 2-point font. I've seen Dante dancing like Michael Jackson. That is such a good cutscene. So iconic. Have you seen him being a total theater kid in 4? Because if you're a theater kid and you like theater kids, Dante von Devil May Cry is for you. Anyways, yeah, like right before this, I got recommended a YouTube video about the terrible Netflix DMC. And I didn't watch it, because I already know that it's terrible. I don't need somebody to tell me that it's terrible over the course of 2 hours. But I did leave a comment in the comment section, and apparently that was a bad idea, because now I'm getting notifications of people replying to my comment. As my entire experience with DMC? Well, I highly recommend. The games regularly go on sale for like $5 a pop. So just wait like a month and then buy all of them. And then play them, except for 2. Don't play 2. I am legally obligated as a fan of Devil May Cry to let you know that 2 is bad and you should avoid it. But also you should definitely play it because it's bad. I turned my notifications for comments off years ago. You see, I would, but I upload things. They added gay and non-binary options for Tomodachi Life? Hell yeah. My mental health skyrocketed. See, I have them on for when I get comments on my videos that I make and post. Anyway, yeah. I even made a new channel just in case I want to upload that DMC lore project I was talking about. I'm still working on getting through the DMC 3 manga. I've gotten through it and I gotta code all my notes. I've been doing a lot of Devil May Cry the last week. That's why I'm talking about it so much. So, you know. Let's read whatever the fuck these conversations are. V, the Ice Dragon Shrine stands before our eyes. For his beloved Artemis, Henri, Altea's forefather, obtained the divine sword Falchion here. He then proceeded to defeat Medius, and, acclaimed by the people of Altea, became their first king. However, though Henri and Artemis loved each other, they could not marry. Why? The nobles of Arcanea didn't want Henri, a commoner, to become their king. More than that, they well, you didn't have to make him the king. You could do like what they do in Britain, where he would have been like the king consort or whatever the fuck. My story isn't finished, huh? You thought I forgot. Fool. Alright. Christian's just here for the self-promotion. More than that, they strongly encouraged the princess to wed Duke Kartas, who led the Liberation Army. Princess Artemis had no way of refusing. The bearer of the fire emblem must give their life to the royal family. That is a saying passed down unchangingly in House Arcanea. And so, without telling a word to Henri, the princess accepted her engagement to Duke Kartas. No way. Then King Henri. The princess was just as worthy of pity. It is said she died soon after giving birth to her newborn prince. Oh, well, thank God she gave birth to a son before she died. We wouldn't want any of those, like, icky lady germs polluting the royal line. Hey, Windy Sage, what's up? They are turbo misogynist. Nina is the heir to Arcanea, but Hardin is the emperor. I know, it drives me crazy. Let's see. She died, blah, blah, blah. King Henri never married. So the kingdom of Altea was then succeeded by his younger brother, King Marcellus. Prince Marth's great-grandfather. Wait, great-grandfather. It's only been like 3 generations since this? She can't rule without a man. Yeah. What a tragedy. That was Artemis's curse, the sorrowful curse associated with the fire emblem. He said the thing. I know he said the thing like a bunch of times, but you know. Seeking the light sphere, we passed the harsh Henri's way, and now, finally, we stand before the Ice Dragon Shrine. Lord Goto should be waiting for Prince Marth here. But the revelation about the binding shield, that's the wrong game, sir. Which, with its 5 orbs, seals the earth dragons in its bind. Title shot, yeah. And the seal would fragment should any of the orbs break. I wonder if that's what Lord Wendell meant when he said the world would fall into ruin if any of the orbs were lost. This bit of lore makes me think about Priam from Awakening. Like, if Marth is not directly descended from Henri, then Priam could just be misdescendant, allowing for Ike Soren. Don't. I agree with you, Windy Sage. However, do you want to start a fucking riot? All up in the Fire Emblem fandom by letting them know that Ike has siblings? Because they don't seem to like that. V, I'm sure our battles will become tougher from now on. However, we cannot afford to lose, for everyone's sake. Yes, I understand. Sire, let us end this war alive, no matter what. For the future of Altea, and for the future of this— I'm just expecting him to be like, yes, and once we win, you can get back in the kitchen. Do you remember anything about the story? Yeah, it was Monster High mixed with Harry Potter, mixed with fantasy novel. Like fantasy plot of evil necromancers and stuff. I pay attention, Christian. I was reading. For the future of Altea, and for the future of this world. The future, huh? 5 years or 10 years afterwards. What kind of future awaits us, I wonder? I believe you'll ascend as King of Altea and govern the world. By then, you'll probably have children, too. I'm certain your children will be both kind and brave. Well, I can't speak for those losers. The only one I know is Crom. I resent the Monster High part. Why would you resent the Monster High part? It was insanely popular for its time. The annoying thing about this microphone arm extender is that it wiggles every time I move the microphone. Like, just, I gotta wait for it to settle it a little bit. Anyways. Thank you for your kind future, and what will you be doing then? When that time comes, I believe I'll still be serving but you by your side. And if I happen to have children of my own, I'm sure my children will fight for the future of Altea as well. My children and your children, it would be lovely if they could get along. Truly. For that future too, we must be victorious. Well then Sita better get on it with getting us pregnant, okay buddy? Because those kids aren't gonna make themselves. Let's do our best, V. Sire. Yay, Marth likes us. As if that wasn't, like, immediately obvious. Alright, Cecil. Say, V. What's the matter? Did you hear that rumor? I don't believe it, but I'm just curious. What rumor? You know, the rumor that there's a ghost haunting this army? Oh, that nonsense. Nonsense, they say the ghost of a long-haired girl. Yeah, that was just some dry wood. Someone was just seeing things. It's just a joke at this point. Ah, I see. Yes, of course. There's no way it could have been a ghost. Why is it, like, always there's, like, a feminine trait of, like, is afraid of ghosts? How many characters has that been on now? I think you and Marth might be friends someday, I wish. The Myth Brigade are basically Power Rangers. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. Cecil, don't tell me you're afraid of ghosts. Oh my god, I'm getting so many notifications for that comment. So is the masculine tough women too, right? Well, I guess Ivy is the ghost fraidy cat in Engage, but yeah. No way, something like that couldn't possibly exist. I'm not a child anymore. It's like the Gap Moe of the tough Fire Emblem women. Ghosts are silly, but just to be on the safe side. What, is something wrong? Didn't you hear that strange sound, Cecil? Huh? Yeah! Cecil? Where did it come from? Where is it? No. Wait, calm down, Cecil. I can't move with you clinging onto me like this. But... It's the ghost. Be gone, vile spirit! Cecil, listen to me. My neck, stop squeezing. I can't breathe. Someone save me! That's my line. I mean, she could choke me if she wants, sure. V? Excuse me, am I interrupting you? No, nothing of the sort. When I close my eyes like this, and I feel the wind on my body, my heart becomes free and I can focus. That reminds me, they call you the Wind Mage, don't they, Sir Mayor? Yeah! Yes, I suppose I acquired that name because of my mastery of Excalibur. I see, the Wind Magic Excalibur. Excalibur suits you well, Sir Merrick. It's also about to fucking break after all those wyverns, but we don't need to talk about that, I guess. They should lean into the ghost thing hard and start chanting in Latin. I guess, but would you be surprised if I said I didn't choose Excalibur, but rather Excalibur chose me? I actually took Latin in high school, and the only thing I remember is all of Catullus 5. That's it. That's the only Latin I remember. Excalibur chose you? That's right, our teacher, Master Wendell, once gave Excalibur to me and Thoron to Elrine. I didn't receive Excalibur because I was better than him. I bet you kind of are, like, let's be real. But rather, it was because of the magic's personality. Magic has personality? Well, very rare. Some magic tomes have a will of their own, and the magic itself chooses its owner. Excalibur is one such tome. I guess Excalibur liked my personality since it chose me. Magic choosing its user. Now I've seen everything. Haha. So as you can see, I only became the Wind Mage by chance. If things had gone a little differently, then perhaps Elrine would have been the one called the Wind Mage. I see, however, I must say wind magic really suits you, Sir Merrick. Excalibur was probably smitten by your calm disposition. Oh great, now he's fucking the books. Truly no wind mage could resist your charms, Sir Merrick. Sorry, no wind magic could resist your charms. Is this a kink? Has anyone written this fanfic? Oh, that's kind of you. Thanks. I would not know how to respond to a compliment like that. Like, what do you mean the wind magic wants to bone? Alright, let's see. We got a couple chests. Is this flirting? Yes. You know, Christian, when you said that you were gonna summarize your novel idea, I kind of thought it was gonna be like a back of the book summary, but we're going through every plot point. I mean, I'm here for it, but we're going through every plot point I see. What is Maris? Oh, Melise. Oh, I should have used her. It's not a summary, it's a synopsis. Do those not mean the same thing? Am I high? Synopsis. Definition. A brief summary or general survey of something. Anyways, the comment I left was about Virgil's character, which I should have known would have got. Okay, a rundown. I would also define rundown as summary, but sure. Am I not bringing all Arlen? Do Arlen and Merrick even have fucking supports? Because I don't think I've gotten one yet. Where the fuck is that stupid twink? Oh, I already have him. Okay, never mind. Stop being autistic for 1 second. No! That's the whole point of being autistic, is that I can't stop. You haven't even fucking seen autism yet, kid. Oh boy, viewers at questionable sketchy website that's in Russian for some reason. How do I get rid of you? Can I... Girl, why the fuck does Twitch always do this? Thank you. It did not... It like turns off mod action. I don't know why. Hey Frosty Flake, hey Ultimage. Yeah, Dante lost his orange again. Sorry about that. So this is the Ice Dragon Shrine. Did I not deploy a couple of people, or are they just stupidly aligned? Whatever. So this is the Ice Dragon Shrine, the final destination of Henri's treacherous journey. Prince Marth, can you hear me? Come to the front of the center room. I shall await you there. Do I have to have all the star shards in the convoy, or can I still have people holding them? It's time to engage! Hell yeah! Bonds of fire connect us, love provides, protects us. Oh yeah, we got Zane, I guess. Does he have any, like, weapons on him? They can be anywhere? Okay, good. I will die on the hill that Engage has the most banger theme song in all of Fire Emblem. Just for the record, if you were curious. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I should switch the screens so that we don't do what we did last time. And accidentally, fuck it up. Still have Shaver on. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, Cecil dies in like 1 hit. Okay, good to know. Did I not give Navarre a Worm Slayer? And if not, why not? I think Cecil could probably take this loser. Is the member card in the convoy? Yeah, but I don't have a warp stave. And I'm not really sure where to get one, so we're just ignoring the secret shop on this map. Okay, maybe we have... You have a Worm Slayer. It'd be convenient if there was a warp staff somewhere here. I get it, I get it. I should just be better at this game, I know. See, Minerva, I love her so much, but she's just not fast enough. Wait, what does the left thief have? Okay, I take your point. I'll go get the warp. I actually have no idea if Merrick will just, like, fucking die to this, though, so... Hopefully the answer is no. Already clears. You did not need to do that, Merrick. I guess we'll send the pure water. There's no warp and lunatic, it's just not there. I did read that on WAD. Now I don't know if I have anyone deployed who can actually use it, though. Because it's a C rank staff. Merrick is E. Uh-huh. Etzel is D. And see, yeah, nobody can actually use it. I guess I could, like, sit around, like, staff grinding with Cecil or Etzel for, like, a hot minute, but eh. You could always deploy a pre-promote. It's fine. Is there anything worth actually getting from the secret shop, or are you guys just, like, trying to lure me there for no damn reason? Yeah, because I thought it was all, like, dragon stones. And, like, am I actually gonna use Tiki? Probably not. Ice Stone and Mage, so you have to have hit the speed cap, yes? Okay. Yeah, like, I didn't think so. Marth, buddy, you gotta be quicker. Okay, do I have another Worm Slayer in here somewhere? We'll keep the Fire Emblem. I do. Navarre, kill. Not necessary, unrelated. You know, it's really a shame that Sable Knights show up right when your army is starting to hit its stride. They look super cool. See, that's like this. That's, yeah. No, I'm with you. I've gotten so many characters, and I'm like, but I already have everybody up and running. Like, what am I gonna use you for? No, Tiki, but she's small. Yeah. She is small and she is weak. This is still casual, right? Yeah, no, this is still casual. I'm not fucking around with all that nonsense. It's the old school mentality of unit replacement, like they're there if you lost somebody. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? Is that I'm a dirty, rotten fucking cheater, and I never lose anyone. So, you know, it's not an issue. Okay, who do I want to duplicate? Because I gotta get something out of the convoy. I suppose I could probably take like a Thunder Tome and then like a Heal Stave, and then I can duplicate Cecil. I love casual mode. I love resetting in games that don't have casual. Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, like, I get why they do it. I understand, like, from the gameplay perspective. Which actually, not to make another Three Houses shade moment, but it does kind of baffle me that they give you 3 houses and they, like, don't expect you to play. Like, they give you the option for classic mode, even though that game is really not built for it. Because you do all your recruiting in the first fucking half. Navarre is fucking dead, dude. Except for that one time I did Fate's Iron Man and traumatized myself because I lost my husband. Who's your husband? I love my bragging rights while wasting my time. Odin, oh, tragic. Well, the good news is Navarre is dead, so we don't have to deal with him anymore. How long does Zane stay transformed for? Oh, you bitch. I better not double. Good, okay. Classic forces you to engage with the chapter. If I played on casual, I would go full-on human wave tactics. But, like, you see, that's the thing, is that I kind of like doing the full-on human wave tactics because it goes faster. It's not that I don't enjoy okay. 5 turns transformed, got it. Okay, so, like, here's the thing, right? Is, like, I enjoy a good Fire Emblem game. My problem is that if I'm streaming and playing Fire Emblem, it can get really hard to do both paying attention to the map and also talking to you guys. So I kind of like playing on casual for that, where I can be like, oh shit, I fucked up, oh well, moving on, instead of having to, like, redo the entire damn turn every time. Okay, by the time the couples in their sophomore year of high school are Scott... Oh god, I'm not... This text is so tiny. V loves throwing for content. I don't love throwing for content. I'm just really good at it. Okay? Lesbians cheerleader, I will cheer, yes. I definitely read Dahlia Grimm as Dahlia German, and I was like, is German like a race now in your fantasy world? I don't Iron Man, I don't commit, I don't take responsibility for my mistakes, I play like an idiot, and if I lose a unit, reload. See, this is the same reason why I don't play Nuzlocke, because I would feel so bad if I lost something to something stupid, and I don't want to sit there for hours on end with like a little fucking calculator going through every single Pokemon trainer in the entire universe to figure out, like, whomst I can afford to take risks against and blah blah blah. Is that my entire turn, or do I get to move? Fuck. Zane! I don't have the brain, but yeah, no, me either. Ah, that's a lot of dudes coming directly for me. I like randomizer Nuzlocke, actually. I like watching other people do Nuzlocke. That's a great time. Alright, we're gonna have to figure this out. I guess Etzel can attack the thief. Nuzlocke are less appealing to me because I get crit all the time. Yeah. Hey Kaiser, what's up? Kane's still benched. Sorry. I should do another Nuzlocke. I have more time ever since I quit TikTok. Yo, congratulations on quitting TikTok. That place fucking sucks. Story's definitely low fantasy where it's set in a modern world and the fantastical elements aren't well known or known at all by the majority of the population. Oh, yeah! Like Devil May Cry. As long as Cecil's alive, she's fucking snowballing. I'm actually pretty happy with her performance. Currently out right now in Toronto. Well, go back in. What are you doing? It's probably cold. Because it's fucking cold here, and we're south of you somewhere. Probably. 25 speed cap and 30 magic cap. I'm indoor. Oh, okay. Now my main social media is Tumblr, which sucks a lot. Me too! Shout out. I'm indoors and laying. Why are you laying bricks? I mean, I'm not judging, I'm just curious. You're the first name going on my notes. You're just mad that Devil May Cry is low fantasy. You see Chinese oh, I get it, okay. I never understood why people have that kind of reaction to spicy food. I don't think I've ever had that kind of reaction to spicy food. I keep getting recommended Death Note videos, Frosty Flakes, so like, I'm here for it. Oh, I should have healed. Oh, I wasn't thinking. Oh, this actually might be a bad idea. Hala, I believe in your power to dodge tank. Death Note is like the main thing I'm super into. I made a few unwise purchases before it. Because of it. I feel that. And I may have spent $40 on Devil May Cry t-shirts, so I relate. Like, I'm so with you on that one. My favorite Death Note videos are the, Death Note, but like, we removed the inner monologue type videos. Fucking love those, they're so funny. There's not a lot of tea shops in Toronto? I own like half of the Death Note mangas, but like the second half, obnoxiously. My manga collection is so fucking funny. I'm currently contemplating spending $90 on a box set of the manga. I've already read the manga on the internet, but I want it. Drop the Rider's Bane. Yeah, I own like, I think I own volumes like 6 through 12 for some reason of the Death Note manga. I own like the first 3 volumes of One Piece. I own all of Pokemon Adventures Gold and Silver, Gold, Silver, Crystal arc, and one volume of the, oh god, what's it called? Of the Ruby Sapphire arc. Single volume of the Ruby Sapphire arc. It's the one where Sapphire tells Ruby that she loves him because I'm a sucker. And all of Rurouni Kenshin, which I can't even enjoy because the person who made it's a pedophile. So that's my manga collection. I think, oh yeah, no, I own like, I own like 4 volumes of Full Metal Alchemist too. I think I own like the very last volume and then like 1 or 2 in the middle. Yeah, no, yeah, I think that's kind of how it happened for me too, Rorin. It's like, these were the ones my library didn't have, so I just bought them. Except I really liked Rurouni Kenshin. Again, tragic what happened there. You lost them while moving? That fucking blows. Sorry, who's the... yeah. To be clear, I bought all of the volumes before that came out. I didn't know Okay, I didn't know, and I haven't touched any Rurouni Kenshin material since, but yeah, I bought those like 15 years ago now. Or at least if it had come out, I hadn't heard of it yet. Right? The thing that got me was, like, he had so much, apparently, that the cops thought he was a distributor. And his only defense was, yeah, so what, I like underage girls. And everybody just kind of, like, lets him continue. Like, he's just allowed to keep walking free. Right? Yeah, like, everyone was like, oh, that guy. Haha, silly him. Like, what the fuck? Alright, I think we can... Unless some of these guys have siege tomes or something, I think we can start moving in more. Like, wasn't he in jail or something? But the penalty in Japan is only, like, 5 years? Or, like, something, like, ridiculously, like, stupidly short? Is it really that hard to not have CP? Apparently, for these dudes. Shout out Saraki giving half-asses tribute to the manga on its anniversary. Yeah, I feel like it shouldn't be what it keeps happening, I know. And I'm really pissed off too because I just saw on Netflix there's like a new Rurouni Kenshin anime, like they remade it. Which is good because, like, the 3rd season of the original was dog shit because they did that thing where they ran out of manga material to work with, so they just started doing their own fucking thing. And I was like, damn, I would really like to see that realized, and I was like, damn, I can't watch this. The guy's a fucking pedo. And the One Piece author keeps defending his ass like, Oda, you're embarrassing me. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, why is everybody defending this? Insane. So yeah. Oh, Sita, my girl, I love you. I'm actually gonna fucking save that state. Holy shit. Yeah, so it shouldn't be that hard to not be fucking weird, but I guess it is. I've gotta find somewhere better to put the Rurouni Kenshin mangas, though, because they're still, like, on my shelf, because I just don't have anywhere else to put them. Sometimes they, like, get in the camera shots, and I'm always like, God, please don't anybody, like, look at this. Please don't let anybody think that I'm like a fucking weirdo. I acknowledge that the guy sucks, damn it. Alright, let's see. Let's get Pala healed up, I think. We gotta grind out those staff ranks so that I can use warp staves with my main deploys. Okay, this is like the 10th time someone has crit today. This is fucking stupid. Oh my god, Pal, you're a fucking monster. Oh, baby girl, I love you so much. Are there reinforcements on this map? Starting hard mode, the move in the enemy's turn after opening the central tower. The ice dragons spawn in the yellow zone. Okay, so they'll spawn behind me. And the dark mages will spawn in the black squares. Okay, that'll also be behind me. I should know my Marth got hit by a 1% crit by Medius. Using up all your luck now. That's the thing you don't understand is I never had luck to begin with. Or like, I'll have it for like a day, and then I'll just screw myself. It's terrible. I got the best fucking Fire Emblem Heroes luck of my entire life in October of 2024, and I was like, oh shit, America's doomed. And I was right. Because that always happens, is I have really good luck for like one day, and then everything just goes to shit. No, I swear to God, okay, this might be a conspiracy theory, but I have a theory that Fire Emblem Heroes actually cooks the numbers if you don't play for a while, because every single time I stop playing for like 3 months, I get like a crazy pull the second I come back. I disappeared for like 4 months, and then they released Legendary Diamant, and I was like, yeah, I'll pull on his banner for fun, and I got him on the first pull. I was like, they know. They know. Another S rank Uma, a lot of new Umas from the free 10 pulls, and then a Phantom wipe just today. Nice. No Mythic Marty. Oh yeah, did everybody finish voting and choose your legends? I mean, I think it's over anyways. I put in 6 votes for Azura and 1 for Ivy. So if either of them win, I am taking full credit, even though I did nothing other than vote. I didn't vote once, boo. Alright, let's see. So we need to get Marth here, right? For the Star Shard? Or Star Sphere, or whatever the fuck it's called. I think we'll split Sita and Pala up to go opposite ways to take out these ice dragons. I didn't know it was happening. We talked about it last week, I thought. The only time I had good heroes luck was on the CIL 7 banner, which to be fair is the only banner I wanted luck for. Saved like crazy and got that plus 10 Brave Sword. Nice. Gave all 7 votes to Owain. Very nice. Send you this way, and you this way, I guess. I got a plus 10 Lex and I quit. I also have a plus 10 Lex, actually, because he was, like, really good at the time. Not so much now, but, you know. Sorry, I'm reading Christian's novella. I'm calling the righteous? No, fuck you. Rainbow. Okay, I'm not sure. FE4 Enjoyer, and then Hero's Power. I didn't even have Lex when I got Lex to plus 10. I just heard he was good, and I got Lex to plus 10. And then Heroes. See, like, the main reason I quit Fire Emblem Heroes is because of the power power creep. I was just sitting there, and I was like, I got this unit a month ago, and they're already struggling. How the fuck is that possible? And then I decided that I didn't want to play anymore, so I stopped. I did come back I think the last time I logged in was for Baby Leo, whenever they released him. Have Lex and Azel ever explored each other's bodies? Yeah, have you seen the manga? There's like a whole panel where Lex is talking to Azel, and he's like, "Oh, you have a crush on Adain, right? Why don't you practice kissing me?" Because they're gay. I only played for like release week. Yeah, I actually had a friend, she's never played Fire Emblem. She only knows it through me because I was obsessing about Leo Kumi. and I was sharing all of the fan art and stuff with her, and she played Fire Emblem Heroes briefly, and she was like, last night she texted me, she's like, I wonder if the Fire Emblem mobile game still exists. I was like, don't even bother. You have done well to make it this far, Prince Marth. Henri's blood truly flows within you. Helena's assumed to be dead husband who disappeared when he held back the forces of the underworld while Claire's mother, Niela, sealed said... Okay, so he had creepy armor on that falls to reveal that he's a long-lost loved one. Just like Devil May Cry! Oh my god! Yeah, if you didn't play Heroes in, like, 2018, don't install that game, right? It's not my fault you keep stumbling into these, Christian. I didn't write your story. Molder the Boulder? To reward your courage, I entrust you with the Light Sphere. This will nullify the Dark Sphere's power. Defeating Hardin will no longer be an impossible task. And what of the Star Shards? What? You've collected them all! Goodness gracious! Here's a certificate for completing your Pokédex, Marth. With these, I can restore the Star Sphere. Wait, one moment. Marth, this is the Star Sphere. I entrust this to you also. Huh, Lord Goto, why would you give me something so precious? Because you're the main fucking character, Marth. Get on board. What do you mean, why would you give this to me? It's like he doesn't even know that he's the protagonist of a Fire Emblem game. Only you can restore the Binding Shield. The shield has chosen you. Excuse me? Are we gonna like, is this gonna be like a sexual thing, like with the wind magic choosing Merrick, or... Are you still in the dark? The emblem shield you carry is the Binding Shield that was once stolen. Arcanea's Fire Emblem, he said the thing. You mean, this Fire Emblem is the Binding Shield? Lord Goto, does that mean, if I were to place all 5 orbs into this, the Binding Shield will be restored? Marth, oh, he's dumb. I didn't realize. He's kind of a himbo. Like, he's so good-natured, but he's so dumb. I love him for that, though. You're indeed correct, but 600 years have passed since it broke. The Earth Dragon sealed under Macedon will soon awaken. There are several hundreds, no, several thousands. I will entrust Tiki to you as well. You will find her in the room to the right. With her, you can defeat those dragons. But I must warn you, if you do not complete the Binding Shield, even Tiki will be destroyed. What? But why? Because she is still a child. Without the shield, she too will degenerate. In time, she will turn into a beast and attack humanity. I took pity on her and sent her to sleep. But if the Binding Shield is restored, we will no longer have to worry. The shield will protect Tiki. Martha, wait, hold on, wait. The Fire Emblem can protect from dragon degeneration, but nobody has tried that? Martha, leave Tiki in your hands. Please free her from her destruction. So, which one does the thing? Like, one of them, like, didn't take weapon uses once I had it, and I want to give that one to someone. Raises all stats by 2. Nullifies enemies' Man. Didn't the Star Sphere, like, used to be, like, make weapons unbreakable or something? Alright, I'll send that one to the convoy, I guess. Base Koto calls Tiki a degenerate. One did. Okay. Look, I get that it's a lot of work to be the main character of a Fire Emblem game, but that doesn't mean that he could just go slacking off on his duties, okay? He's got shit to do. He's important. How many turns do these guys spawn for? Star Sphere used to give you infinite weapons, but that was too cool. Now I just get +2 to all stats. The fuck am I, chopped liver? Okay, I don't know how many turns these guys are gonna spawn for, or if it's infinite or what, but... Also, this game's only 20 chapters if you don't have the Star Sphere. That's lame. But also, we would have been over so much sooner, had that been the case. Huh. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do after this game because I feel like I need a little bit of a break from Fire Emblem, if you know what I mean. It also used to give you plus 30 to all growths. What the fuck? Okay, I bet Sita could probably take this guy out. And then we're gonna make sure that Chris can take this guy out. But yeah, I've been debating, okay, so what, like, if we're gonna take a break, a little teeny tiny break from Fire Emblem, what do you think is a good option? I could do a full playthrough of Devil May Cry 3. That would take us about 2 weeks, probably. I could... There's also, like, Devil May Cry 1. That I kind of don't want to play. I have to figure out how to get my, Okay, well, I'm considering it because currently... A different Fire... No, I need a break. Like, I love Fire Emblem, but playing them back to back to back to back is a little exhausting after a while. There's a lot of thinking involved. But I'm mainly considering Devil May Cry 3 because I'm on a new computer, which means that Steam just, like, completely wiped my saves because it doesn't have cloud saves for 1, 2, and 3. So I could play a fresh DMC3 save, and that could be fun. Y'all could see me suffer through that a little bit. Or, like, I don't even really know what else I want to play. It would give me an excuse to... Sword Slayer? Boo. And then... Yeah, what else do I have to play, Ian? Let's see, we could do another Dragon Pike on this guy. See, like, Devil May Cry is nice, because if I'm like, oh, I need a break from Fire Emblem, those games only take, like, 2 weeks to complete. Because they're not long at all. Especially if you know exactly where to go. That's saying I want to use Cecil. And then we also need to figure out what Fire Emblem game we're playing after. After this one, because we are after this Fire Emblem game is complete, we will have completed all of the Fire Emblem games that I hadn't played for the first time. And we will be into me replaying them, like playing ones that I have played in the past but I haven't streamed. And so I was debating either we do a vote or we do 3 houses. If we do a vote, well, I mean, like, we could do a vote, you know, just to, Oh, the throne's over there, okay. I see. If we do a vote, I'll put all of them up, but I was thinking 3 houses might make some sense because, Fortune's Weave is coming out probably next year, so we could play 3 houses ahead of Fortune's Weave. Okay. No, my goal... Okay, so my goal has been to play all of the Fire Emblem games on stream at some point. This is the last game. I just realized that I don't have the top screen, the right screen up. This is the last game that I've never played before now. So, this is the last time I'm playing a Fire Emblem game for the first time. I do want to stream the ones that I've already played on my own, but that I didn't stream. And so I was debating either we go right into 3 houses so that we can play it ahead of Fortune's Weave, which is coming out probably next year, right? This year? I don't know when Fortune's Weave is supposed to come out. Probably this year. Or next year. One of the two. Or we take a vote. See, I was originally saving 3 houses all the way until the end because I hoped that the fandom would chill the fuck out a little bit, but that's not ever gonna happen now that Fortune's Weave is coming out. So I figure maybe it would just make sense to get it out of the way. Let's see. Let's get you right here, Sita. And then we can dance. The only thing I know about Three Houses is that the fandom is somewhat self-contained and everyone hates each other. Yeah. That's pretty accurate. You got it, you got it. You know what's going on, Roran. Alright, fucking YOLO. Also, for the record, if we play Three Houses, we are playing one route, and it will be the Blue Lions, and I will not take criticism on that, because they're the only house I like. All of the other houses can go fuck themselves. Respectfully, with peace and love. They all mean nothing to me. Okay, I'm gonna say something that is like really Three Houses brain rot coded, so you're gonna have to forgive me. If you've ever heard anybody talking about the blonde-haired, blue-eyed Nazi lord who would definitely side with the cops and is status quo, that's Dimitri. That's the Blue Lions leader. None of those things I said are true about him, other than the blonde hair, blue-eyed part. Can't really dispute that. But people are fucking insane. Oh, you might also hear them accuse Dimitri of owning slaves. I don't know where that came from. Apparently white people aren't allowed to have friends who are not white, otherwise it's slavery, according to the Three Houses fandom. The range. You don't have to middle finger me. You're the one who came up with the Power Rangers comparison. I've never seen Power Rangers. Actually, Christian, did you know that the voice actors for Devil May Cry were Power Rangers? I think Ruben Langdon and Dan Southworth were both Power Rangers, actually, and they did the mocap, too. I don't know about Ruben Langdon, but I heard somebody say it, and I'm not gonna fact check it. Let's see. Okay. Okay, they beat the Chimera, good. Counterpoint, you alternate 3 save files for the time skip, like Chapter 14, Crimson Flower, 15, Blue Lion, 16, Golden Deer, and such. You see, here's the fun thing. Bro, what the fuck is this game? No, you see, here's the thing. None of that's in the game. People just decided in the year of our Lord 2020 that every single thing, like every single piece of media they consumed had to be a social commentary on something. And so they decided that fucking I don't know. I think it's just when it came out, because it came out in 2020, but I will never forget. It was 2020, and the George Floyd protests were going on, and I logged into Fire Emblem subreddit, and they had the mods had made like a post of like solidarity with the Black Lives Matter protests. And, like, one of the top comments was like, this is why we need Edelgard. And I was like, this is why you need to shut the fuck up and unplug your router. Because I am gonna fucking die. If you cannot let a single thing pass you by in the world without somehow tying it to your anime waifu. I hate this. I hate this community. So that's why we're only playing the Blue Lions route. Because I can't. You know, I can't do it. Alright, we're gonna go with Shaver, because it might crit. Three Houses was a social commentary on how to make your morally gray villain brain dead because she doesn't tell a better Lord Dimitri about what the church is actually doing instead of siding with her torturers. That's the thing, the church wasn't even, like, doing anything! I mean, like, they were, but they weren't, you know what I mean? Where's Arlen? He's not gonna be able to one-shot shit. Kitty's looking at- oh, yeah, sorry. He heard me raging about Three Houses, and he's looking at me like, Mother, you know how it- you know it alienates people on the stream when you rant about Three Houses like that, Mother. I'm sorry if Three Houses is your favorite game. I have beef with Three Houses as a game, but not the kind of beef I have with the fandom. Oh, that's- oh, okay, good, he crit. So we have to have Marth go talk to Tiki, right? Yeah, I like, okay, like, the reason, okay, like, I'm a writer at heart, right? I enjoy writing, I love a good plot. The thing that kills me about Three Houses is just the character motivations. They'll be like, yes, I was tortured by this evil cult, and therefore I'm going to blame this completely separate group of people for some reason. And I just why? I'm so confused. Alright, I guess we'll waste the fucking wing spear. But anyways, we're not talking about Three Houses. But anyways, yeah, so those are our two options. Either we take a vote on the next game, or we play Three Houses ahead of Fortune's Weave. Personally, I'm kind of leaning toward just playing Three Houses ahead of Fortune's Weave. And I have a Switch 2 now, so the load times might not be dog shit. Who knows? I don't. I've never tried it. And I have my Switch capture card working, so I can get that done real easy. Alright, we gotta get these guys moving over here in case there's more reinforcements. There's not! Okay, never mind. Actually, do I still have an unlocked save in here? That's sane. I need Cecil. Edelgard was probably McCultrud by the lizard people, but she doesn't realize, and that's why she does nonsensical shit. It has to be that. The thing that kills me too is that they made hopes. I don't still have an unlocked save in here, shit. They made hopes, and it just made everything, like, dumber somehow. Like, Hopes was a really solid story for approximately, like, the first half of exactly one route. And then it just didn't. It just stopped. I don't know what happened. It's like they fell apart. They just forgot how to write. It's insane. Okay, so it said that Tiki wouldn't attack me, and I'm gonna believe them when they say that. Tiki, are you alright? Yeah. Mar. Oh, Mar, you came. You came to see Tiki. That's right, Tiki. It's been a while. Have you been well? Not really. Lord Gocha said that I had to sleep again. But I don't wanna. I slept all by myself for a really long time. I had so many scary dreams over and over. I dreamt I ended up like poor fire dragons and ice dragons, that I was a terrifying monster. I'd attack humans and kill them. No, stop, they'd shout, and then I'd wake up all alone in this pitch-black room. I cried so much, and each time Bon Bon comforted me. Then one day he took me out and brought me to a human village. MK Ultra is the CIA mind control experiment from the 60s. Thank you for clarifying, because I had no idea what you were talking about, and I was just kind of pretending like I did so that I didn't seem stupid. The village life was so fun. Everyone treated me so nice. I was really happy. I don't want to sleep anymore. Next time I close my eyes, I feel as though I'll never open them again. I don't want that. I want to live with everyone. I don't want to sleep. Tiki, it's all right now. I'll protect you, so don't cry anymore. Really? I don't have to see those terrible dreams anymore? Oh, of course. Once the binding shield is restored, you can come live with us, Tiki. Trust me, and come with me. Yay! Yay! Thank you, Marmar! Yay! Alright, Tiki, I hope you enjoy the bench. Because that is gonna be where you're living for the rest of this playthrough. And then we're just gonna get some cheap heal stave experience with Cecil as Marth walks his ass to the end. So I hope you enjoy that. Oh, here we go. And now we can finally use the warp stave that we picked up. Alright. Is there any reason to go above C, or should I focus on getting Etzel some? Because it'd be nice if he was also at C rank, so I could have 2 people who can use warp staves. That was not a bad level up at all, actually. Shout out to my, my boy Etzel with the birthing hips. It's really fascinating how many fighters you gather in this game that you just don't use, I know. I kinda, okay, so like, have y'all played Triangle Strategy? That's another one I should probably play at some point on stream. Because I did beat the whole thing on my own, but that'd be a fun game to stream, probably. It's Fire Emblem-esque, but they have, like, this really interesting, like, choice mechanic. And they have, the way the EXP system works is that you can basically cycle through all of your characters, and all of them are useful for different maps, depending. So I actually, like, Engage kind of did a little bit of that, where it's like, if you die, you keep all of your experience and you just try again. But also the way they, like, weight the experience curve is like, for example, if I got Tiki and she's level 1 pre-promoted, literally anything she does, like, she breathes and she gets, like, an entire level. So you can actually still, like, even if you have, like, under-leveled characters, they're still really useful on a map, because if you bring them, you can, like, use them to spam heal items on your other characters, and then, like, or, like, they can throw, like, items to attack the other like, the enemies. And then they get, like, a level every time, even if they only do, like, 1 damage, or they only do, like, 1 heal. So it's really easy to catch them up. Korag appears in the quarry. Okay, they're just Power Rangers. I can tell you really liked Power Rangers as a kid, though, and I appreciate that. Okay, I see. So Tiki was pretty happy. It must have been very painful for her. Yeah, Triangle Strategy. It's for the Switch. So Tiki was pretty happy. It must have been very painful for her. Oh, fuck! I meant to open those chests. What was in those chests? A talisman and something called Again? We're not going back for it, for the record. I see, so Tiki was pretty happy. It must have been very painful for her. Though it was to protect her, I was far too cruel to her. I suspect she must really hate me. You should go, Marth. I will send you to Altea with my powers. You left the Again staff? What the fuck is Again? Is the staff version of dance? Well, I guess we're just gonna suffer then, aren't we, chat? You should go, Marth. I will send you to Altea with my powers. You could have fucking teleported us this whole damn time, and you made us walk through the mountains where we couldn't breathe, and the lava pits, and the fucking desert. Lord Goto, why don't you come with us? At the moment, I have one thing I must still investigate. Garneth has returned. Garneth? But we killed him. Yes, you killed his body. But his soul was held prisoner by the dark sphere, and within it his hatred only grew. Afterward, his former disciples, the heretic bishops, resurrected him, and they seem to be planning something foul. I see. Very well, Lord Goto. We shall split ways here. Indeed, if I find something, then I too will visit Altea afterwards. I'm counting on you, Marth. Everything rests on your shoulders. It's really powerful for the endgame. Oh well. Yep, oh well, because I'm not going back for it, because I don't remember where my last save was. You must save both our races from the path of destruction. Altea, home at last. Though you may be occupied by Arcanea, I will get you back, I swear. Boy, what a serious lady. Hey V, you said you're Marth's royal guard, huh? Yes, my mission is to protect Prince Marth. I see. But if you really plan on protecting him, then you need the strength to match your conviction. Hey, do you want to know a way to get stronger? Are you gonna give me your haircut? You know of a way? Of course, just hold on a second. Ta-da! V, you know about Tiki, right? Tiki's still a kid, but the real reason she can fight is because of her hairstyle and tiara. What the fuck are you talking about, Zane? Wait, what? Are you serious? Yeah, if you wear your hair like this, then you'll be that much stronger. So all you gotta do is wear this tiara and wear your hair like Tiki. If you do that, then a legendary power will flow through you. Well, maybe. So, you want to give it a try? I mean, yes, because I kind of like Tiki's hair, but also, Zane is a fucking con artist. Sure, why not? Alrighty then, I'll be sure to do this properly. Thank you, Sir Zane. You aren't doubting me? Is this trust or naivete? Something the matter, Sir Zane? No, it's nothing. Well, see you around. I'm looking forward to your new look. I'm just waiting for Marth's, like, fucking bitchy-ass comment he's gonna make about it. He's gonna be like, oh, V, you're wearing your hair like that? Because, you know, Marth is a catty gay, I guess. Transported to Altea's outskirts by Goto's mighty warp magic, Marth and his army finally began the battle to liberate their homeland. What a lovely little castle, surrounded by a lovely little river. Kinda reminds me of the Firene castle in Engage. I gotta replay Engage too. I'm excited. I really want to replay Engage on stream. I know I already did a stream of it, but I had COVID. And I was miserable. I don't remember if I cried, but I remember playing Sigurd's Paralog, and I was like, oh, I'll just do this Paralog real quick, and then I'll go to bed, because I was so tired. I was like, I'm just gonna play this Paralog real quick, and then I played the Paralog, and I think I was like halfway through Sigurd's Paralog, and I just wanted to cry. I was so mad. I was like, why is this map so fucking long? I just want to go to bed. And it's like, keep in mind, it's like 7 p.m. Because I had COVID and I did not realize I had COVID, so I was not resting as I should have been. Finally began the battle to liberate their homeland. Anyways, yeah, and of course it was Sigurd's goddamn Paralog. I don't even remember. I think I might have not finished it. I think I might have, like, done a mid-map save, which I never do, and just, like, went the fuck to bed. However, General Eibel, commander of the Arcanean army, ordered the Gra Knights to attack in order to buy time. In the meantime, he prepared his own devious tactics, with the aim of crushing the Altean army in one fell swoop. With their dear homeland before them, Marth and the others start yet another battle. Recapture Henri, the capital's name is Henri? Okay. We shall now reclaim our homeland. Prince Marth's voice resounded through the serene skies of Altea. One of the objectives of their long and difficult journey was already within reach. I just want to see this Tiki hair. Oh, why is the ponytail so short? I'm disappointed. That feels like it was false advertising. I thought I was gonna have, like, the waist-length ponytail with this, but it's just the crown and the bangs, and then some bitch-ass little ponytail. Girly Pop's hair is so thin. Scott is Polena and Lanebo's grandson. Wow. Scott inherited his phoenix blood through his dad, Bo, and who inherited it from... Sorry, it's Layin Bo, right? Okay. You know, you're giving away all the plot twists in your summary. Okay, let's see. There's no... There's no paralog off of this, so we're good. Sorry, the War Council will begin soon. Oh, it kind of feels like you already wrote it. Thank you, V. Huh, what happened to your hair? See? He's a bitch. Why can't I wear his gay-ass little tiara? And I say gay-ass little tiara as a compliment, because truly it makes him so supple and fuckable. But seriously, why can't I wear that? No, I mean, like, publish it on AO3 or something? I mean... Fitting for the FE4 Lord's map to be obnoxiously long. It was so long. Anyways, thank you, V. What happened to your hair? Sir Zane did it for me. He said that a legendary power would enter me if I wear this tiara. And this hairstyle complements it. Anything to become stronger. Legendary power. Oh, Zane's handiwork, I see. He can certainly be a handful. Even Martha's like, let's just not tell her. She didn't need to know. Okay, I'm gonna fucking Google this. Do Arlen and Merrick even have a support? Because if they fucking don't, I'm gonna be pissed off that I've been deploying that stupid bitch for like 6 maps and I didn't need to. And I swear to fucking God, Chad, if they don't have a support and you knew, y'all are going in timeout, okay? Where the fuck? Do you not have, like, a list of your support relationships? Here we go. His supports are with Etzel and Wendell. He is fucking Etzel and Wendell. Ah! I'm sorry, Dante, I didn't mean to wake you. You are all in timeout. You are all in the fucking naughty corner. I'm so bitter. What do you mean they don't support? I'm taking him off the fucking team. Lil bro is not coming with. I didn't know. I never deployed Arlen. Plead ignorance. It's the only thing that'll save you. Sorry, V, no toxic yaoi for you. It's like the only reason I get out of bed in the morning is the toxic yaoi, and I don't even get toxic yaoi. He's sucky? Why would I use his sucky ass? Because he's fucking gay! And he has a boyfriend, and that's cute. What do you mean, why would you use him? I use shitty characters all the time. Because of their, ability to kiss another character who is either good or shitty. It really depends. Alright, I guess we'll bring Sirius back. I have one more... No, I don't have one more slot, because I'm bringing Navarre. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Can't believe you're making me talk to this fucking loser. What in the blazes? Abel is among our enemies? Indeed, sire. Sadly, that's the inescapable truth. Oh, I'm gonna kill his ass. Sire, Sir Jagan, what's going on? V, I should tell you about Abel, too. Before your arrival, Abel was a knight of Altea and Kane's trusted partner. Kane's trusted partner, you say? Afterwards, he retired to live together with Est and Altea, but now... Turns out sometimes when two guys don't like each other, they don't fuck. That is a fucking lie, Rowan. You take that back right now. The whole point of hating another man is so that you can kiss later. As you know, our enemy is the Arcanean army that has occupied Altea, and Abel is among their ranks. What, in other words, he's now our enemy? It would seem so, but who would have guessed? It's simply unfathomable. Sir Jagan, I'm not acquainted with Sir Abel, but I don't think someone who used to be a knight in Prince Mar's service would betray Altea without reason. There must be something going on. Yes, indeed, otherwise there's no way Abel would betray the prince. I think the same. Jagan, V. I'll try to talk to him. If I go, I'm sure Abel will tell me his reasons. He fucking better. Alright, wait, who do we recruit here? Est and Dolph from the beginning. Abel talked to him with Martha Est. Okay, got it. It was an arduous journey like no other, but we can wave farewell to Henri's way. How many chapters are in this game again? Like 15? The red version of Korag's armor. Have you seen Kamen Rider? I've not seen Kamen Rider, but I've learned too much about it the past couple of weeks. Before pushing back and driving the master back to the depths of the underworld, Lianbo sacrificed his life using a spell that destroyed the master, and by extension, himself. Pinky. Alright, at the Ice Dragon Shrine, Prince Marth obtained the Light Sphere from Lord Goto. With it, we can now challenge Hardin and his Dark Sphere. And now is the time for us to reclaim our homeland. Ha! 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 Such primitive training. Is that how you train back in Altea? Is he, like, intentionally facing away from me? Because that's hilarious. One thing that kind of bothers me about Shadows of Valentia's presentation is that the portraits only face one way, so the characters are constantly, like, not facing each other when they talk. I know, you've probably never noticed that before, but I hope you do now, and I hope it bothers you as much as it bothers me. Sir Elrine, no, this is how I train by myself. During the Altean Knights training, we learned the importance of cooperation between comrades, after all. Comrades? How foolish. Sounds like something Merrick would say. Oh, okay, you can think about your husband all the damn time, but you can't fucking talk to him? You can't become stronger while being so friendly. Those who are learning alongside you aren't your comrades, they're enemies. All of them. That's why I warned Merrick time and time again that he shouldn't think so naively, yet... Aw, he doesn't want his boyfriend to get taken advantage of. You sure think about Sir Merrick a lot, don't you? Absurd. Why would I ever need to think about Merrick? But when we're talking, you're always Merrick this and Merrick that. Shut up. I've never given a thought about him. Not even for a moment. You drive me mad. Just like Merrick. See you again. Shut up, we're done here. And you said that just because they hate each other doesn't mean they want a bone. Kamen Rider? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't pronounce the name of your favorite childhood show correctly. I'll do better next time. It's the same genre as Kamen Rider, known as Tokusatsu. Just means special effects, I believe. Kamen Rider is basically Super Sentai for a slightly older audience. Yeah, no, see, I got that. The connections between them are very obvious. I got shown some clips of the one where there's the two of them and they have to share a body and it's kind of gay. Really, if you ever want me to get into your favorite franchise, just give me the ship bait. I'll do it. That's how I got into Parks and Recreation. Is I watched like one episode in like season 3, I think. And I think it was the episode with the, oh god, what was it? It was the episode where Jerry paints the centaur portrait of Leslie. And she's, like, running around trying to save it. A friend showed me that episode, and they have that, like, insane sexual tension between Ben and Leslie. And I, like, turned to my friend, I was like, do they get together? And he was like, yeah, like, pretty much all the ships ended up getting together. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then I went and I watched all of Parks and Recreation. And that's why I watched Parks and Recreation. If you were curious. So yeah, just show me your ship. That same friend also introduced me to South Park with the Tweak X Craig episode. So, I watched all of South Park. I've seen every episode. For no fucking reason. I mean, there is a reason. I think it's kind of fun, but anyways. And of course it's that way. I was not the one who selected to watch that clip. It was the person who knew Kamen Rider who showed it to me. Sorry, what I was I was just explaining that if you ever want me to get into your favorite ship, or if you ever want me to get into your favorite series, just show me the ship bait and I'll probably go for it. And then I explained that's how I got into Parks and Rec, and also kind of South Park a little bit, because a friend showed me the Tweak X Craig episode, and I was like, this is fucking hilarious. If I can ship it, I'll probably play it. Alright, do we need... I would really like to get Sita a lance other than what she's got, like a steel. Hey now, Pablo. Big Boss X Kaz. What is this? Let's see. I'll get you like an Elfire, I guess, and then I guess I'll get you a steel as well. What I miss? We were just talking about ships. It's Metal Gear. Oh. I know everything I know about Metal Gear because I have a friend who's really into it, and he really, really, really likes Raiden. Like, a lot. He likes Raiden a lot. Like, a lot. Do I have any heal staves I can merge? You could forge something. Yeah, but like, what if I didn't? Alright, I'm gonna get Etzel a heal stave too. Wendell's not using that. He doesn't need it. Can I merge vulneraries? Oh shit, I can. IDK, what I'd classified Raiden as? Impregnatable male wife. Obviously. Oh, we're into junior year now? A lot happens in one school year for these kids in your story, Christian. Like, he's a twink, but MGS2 Raiden can pass as a femboy. I mean, I don't feel like femboy and twink have to be mutually exclusive, right? I resumed my Path of Radiance run, and I'm disappointed with how little I was forging. See, here's the thing. I like forging and all, but what if I was lazy and didn't do it? I'm gonna retrieve, like, an axe, maybe, or like a... there's so much bullshit. Okay, it's fine. It's so affordable and makes it so easy to hit one round thresholds. That's fair. Alright. We say fuck it, and we ball. I'm sorry, Abel. It's all my fault. General, the missing Altean remnants have long last been sighted. Is that so? Heh, how convenient. We will draw them in and be rid of them all at once. This guy looks like evil Hector. Does he not look like evil Hector to you? Like binding Hector? Look at him. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at his face and then imagine Hector's face. He's such an... oh. And just like Hector, I'm gonna fucking bleed him out on the ground. Let's go. Hector, but straight, not possible. Not enough blood in the face. He looks like a fuck-ass edgy Hector. Is that so? Heh, how convenient. We will draw them in and be rid of them all at once. Understood. But what of that knight? You mean Abel? Should it look as though he intends to betray us? Kill the hostage. Besides, he's nothing but a deserter. It's far too late for him to pledge loyalty to his prince again. Heh, now that Abel is their enemy, how will they fight? This should be quite the show. Oh, you! Who the fuck are you? Prince Marth, I have been waiting for you, and you've finally returned. Oh, Dolph. Yeah, Dolph, that one. That guy. You're a general of Arcanea, though. Why would you come to my side? I've given up my position and have left Emperor Hardin's side. There's no justice left in Arcanea, but justice lies in your Altea, and that's why I've come to you. I see. Then Dolph, will you fight with us? Indeed I shall. Let this battle be a testament to my faith in you. First bald guy. Okay, also, I was on a friend of mine has been showing me the Witcher series, because I was like, I do kind of want to play them, but I'm probably never gonna get around to it. So she's been showing me the Witcher series, and I was online looking at something about it, and somebody described Geralt's hairstyle as, like, quote, that fuck-ass half-up hairdo that every fantasy man wears since Legolas, and I hate it. And now that's all I think about when I look at any man with a half-up hairstyle. Okay, so Scott rejects her. Good to know. Who's the main character of this exactly? And gotta swap the screens. And Scott mostly? Okay. Like, that's the impression I was getting, but just checking. Oh, I could totally... Wait, when it says crossing the yellow line causes the reinforcements to show up... Where's the other guy? Marcel and make them kiss. Just because two men are bald doesn't mean that they should kiss. Oh my god. I'm thinking what I could do is, say fuck it, we ball, and send Pala and Sita in to kill those ballisti for fun. And, I know I have Iote's shield, and apparently I didn't give it to either of them. So hold on. Let's put, I guess, the Worm Slayer away, retrieve. I know she's in here, there we go, and then trade that to Pala. Cool. It does when it makes them look, when they look like twins. Oh, you want twins to kiss? What are you, a Fire Emblem developer? Is 18 and 18 31? Yes, right? It's 36. We honor Kaga every day. Kaga would fit right in with about half of the Devil May Cry fandom. Probably more than half if we're being perfectly honest with ourselves. Alright, I'm gonna sack Minerva for this. Fuck it. 18 times 2 is 36, yes, thank you. One thing you'll learn about me rather quickly is that I'm not good at 2nd grade math. You know, the most insane thing is, I probably actually would really like math if it weren't for, like, school. You know what I mean? Where's Abel, even? I probably should have, like, checked. Oh, there he is. Well, I guess we just kind of hope you don't attack my dudes here. I think we're gonna get everybody across this bridge. Like, Dolph can just, like, kind of stand here menacingly. Best way to think about it is to remember 15 times 2 is 30. Love math for video games. Apparently there are hordes of enemy soldiers waiting in the fortresses. This ain't the time to let your guard down. Thanks, buddy. Well, see, like, my problem is that, like, they always timed me, and you know how, like, when you're timed and you have to do something, you're, like, way worse at it? Just, like, always. So they would give me, like, timed multiplication tests, and then I would, like, hardcore panic. And then after I was hardcore panicking, I would only have, like, 10 questions done. And then they would make me sit there for, like, 2 hours and finish all of the rest of them. And that sucked as a kid. So then I hated math. So maybe they should just teach math better. Math isn't bad. They just need to teach it better. Actually, let's dance Marth to get him out of the way here. When do I get my super big dick awesome sword? Alright, Christian, I'm restricting you to, like, 3 messages per school year. Otherwise, we're gonna be here until next stream. I'm just gonna assume that Est is fine. Okay, Minerva, good for you. I should have given her, like, a hand axe or something. Only problems with math at 2 points. I had problems with... Oh, Abel, you are an idiot. I don't want to lose Est. You're fine, buddy. I mean, you're gonna die, so... I guess there's that. Oh, good, Minerva didn't double, thank fuck. This is their last school year that I wrote so far. Senior year was okay. I hated geometry and I hated trigonometry, but other than that, because trigonometry is just more advanced geometry, and they don't fucking tell you that when you sign up for the class. And I mean, sure, I probably could have figured that out, but who has time for that? Not me. One was in high school because my sophomore year teacher was a bitch to everyone. Second was integral calculus because it's integral calculus. Yeah, I really liked statistics though. Sorry, I have to fucking sneeze. And no, I did not mute the microphone. The story doesn't end after graduation. Somehow I knew you were gonna say that, Christian. But yeah, statistics was, like, actually fun because it's actually useful. I don't think I've used any type of math more than I've used statistics in my entire life. And the worst part about learning statistics is that you learn how bad literally everyone else is at statistics, and it starts pissing you off. But that's a story for another day. Alright, let's see. Maybe we could have Sirius bait over here. These guys are armored, so I'll bring an Armor Slayer. Okay, and then we are going to move Minerva and Pala out of there. so that Abel doesn't just body himself on my sword. The only applied math I do is basically elementary with music. There. Alright, this guy's gonna fucking die. It's fine. Dolph, I was expecting you to be a little bit hardier than this. Given the whole, wearing armor thing. You know, I think you could also make the comparison between your thing and Winx Club. If you're familiar with that. I was never a Winx Club girly though. Though I did have a Winx Club playset that I did adore. Okay, we gotta figure out this. Perish and rot, V. See, the funniest thing is that I could make this comparison for literally any Super Sentai. I still remember making a whole tracker program for FE4 when I tried to rank it. That's actually really fun. Okay, we gotta thin this herd a little bit. We are not gonna have any Excalibur uses by the end of this. I remember Winx Club, I watched that in hiding because I was like 6 and profoundly in the boys and for girls phase. Yeah. I feel like so many of my interests as a child were very gender neutral, and honestly that probably should have told me about something about myself, but eh. Recently I discovered it's originally an Italian show. That I did not realize. I just watched an entire YouTube video essay about the grooming subplot that was in one of the seasons. That I just found out about as an adult now. I really appreciate how willing the DS games are to just hurl promoted units. They really do. They go hard on the promoted units. Only fun I had in Arena was getting a dancer to kill Zeus. The GBA games are so stingy with promoted enemies. You have like Cavaliers and shit. You have the penultimate level. It's hilarious. Yeah, and then I don't remember Fates being too good with the pre-promotes either. Sorry if I sound like a little stuffed up. I gotta fucking blow my nose again. I hate sneezing. It's a very cathartic action, but also very annoying. True, but the royals you get are like fucking Ryoma, so... You know. Do you really need any other pre-promotes? I just stabbed myself in the eye with a tissue. Oh, fuck. That fucking hurt, dude. It's so dry. You also get Leo, I guess. Which, I love the boy, but the boy is fucking terrible. Why'd you do that, you silly goose? I didn't mean to! Fuga's all you need. You get a Zana too, I guess. Alright, let's give Martha... Let's give Martha kill. He's probably behind on levels, not that I would know. I don't really know where he's supposed to be right now. The Fell Morpher, which draws power of fell magic, different from dark magic. Okay, what's the difference between fell magic and dark magic? Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, let's see, how do I want to do this? Oh shit, I just realized those are villages that I might want to have for myself. No magic is from a precipice. Stop. How close is that thief? Shit. Okay, new plan. We gotta go. We gotta do some damage fast. Fell magic comes from the fell gods. Dark magic is made by human sorcerers. Okay. I don't know if he's behind, but a strong Marth is not bad to have in this. See, I figured that's why he's desperately clinging to the star sphere, because I don't know if my Marth is any good. He sure as shit doesn't double anything. To the point where it's actually getting really fucking annoying. I probably shouldn't just leave, like, Fina out to dry there, but we do what must be done. I could also play a Pokemon. You know what we could play? We could play Pokeblem. Wait, no, I needed a break from Fire Emblem. Shit. Oh, serious. I do want to play Pokeblem at some point, though. Oh, Crit, I love you. It's Pokemon Fire Emblem, in case you didn't get it from the name. I think it's a Sacred Stones ROM hack. Serious Bro stay winning. I do love him. He is very cute and very blonde, and I like him a lot. Fina, don't die. Never mind, you're gonna die. That's fine. Who needs a dancer anyway? Ta. That was the most Pala thing I think she could have done. Most FE ROM hacks are FE8. It's the one that's been decompiled. Yeah, well basically it's Pokemon but Fire Emblem. Boom. Easy. I do want to play that at some point. I'm so disappointed because back when I was, I played a Pokemon game and I was like, I'm gonna do a Pokemon randomizer. And I, like, did a poll to see what people wanted to see. And there was just, like, basic randomizer, like, the, like a map randomizer where every map location is, like, randomized. And there was, like, one other, and I was, like, really excited for, like, the map randomizer, because I know Pokemon Emerald so well, and I thought it would be really fun, and then everyone was like, no, we just want the basic vanilla randomizer, and I was like, why am I even here? Bro, I've been meaning to play a new rando hack of Sacred Stones, but I can't stream anything for a few months. Oh no. The Rangers each meet with a member of Axel's Labyrinth Legion. Get it? Because he's a Minotaur? I didn't remember that he's a Minotaur, but sure, now that you've said it, yes, I do get it. Okay. Still following, yes. S isn't about to get, like, murked here, is she? Like, I have to go get Abel for that? I don't remember. Well, technically she's recruited, so it shouldn't be a problem. Do I only get to pick one of these villages? Is this another one of those? This is a long battle. Use your best units. Add Tiki. Well, sorry to disappoint you, WOD creator, but no. Let's see. Draco Shield and Energy Drop, that doesn't hurt. Okay. So you've come, Prince Marth. I've been waiting to deliver this to you. There's always been bad blood between our village and the next one over. They'll have closed the gates to you the moment they saw you come. Oh, fuck off, you fucking loser-ass bitch villagers. What do you mean they closed the gates when they saw me come here? What the fuck are you talking about? They closed the gates when they saw you come here. We are in the middle of a fucking war. Put it aside. Fucking children. They'll close the gates to you the moment they saw you come here. No need to worry, though. We've got better offerings than them. You better be the energy drop. Thank fucking God. Piece of shit. Let's see. Where's Etzel? The Minotaur is from Minos, which allows the existence of the Jersey Star. Stop. New Jersey doesn't exist. I do not believe. These guys are directly Marth's vassals. Like, he should have the authority to take both, right? Like, what the fuck? It's not like this is some, like, podunk-ass little village in the backwaters of whatever the desert nation in this, you know, game is. It's fucking Altea. They can't put aside the fact that they hate each other for 30 seconds to help, to help their king out. Who is, mind you, trying to stop them from being, like, conquered by an evil empire. They were like, yeah, you know, Hardin kind of sucks, and he's been, like, murdering us, but, like, petty rivalry takes precedence, clearly. Like, suck my dick, dude. Okay. Now I gotta go all the fucking way around, huh? Oh, good. Somebody has a door key. I was getting a little worried about that. Strength, nice. What's the strength cap again? Not 25, apparently. Let's see. I guess we just get everybody down and around, because the reinforcements are probably gonna spawn out of those buildings and shit. 26? Nice. So, what I'm hearing is Pala is my beloved, my darling, my dear, my sweetest, and every other character in this game can go get bent because they're not her. Etzel, you better— oh wait, no, you're already at C. Okay, fuck. Let's go. Heads up, if you recruit Abel, those guards will attack us. I kind of figured that would happen. So I was planning on sending Pala around to unlock it before I attack or recruit Abel, or whatever the fuck. Oh, big stretch. No, you're just laying back down? Okay. You gotta stay on screen, Dante. My retention goes up when you're here. That is a joke, for the record. I would never force him. Because I'm not a piece of shit. He is very cute, though. Let's see. I think we want to get everybody around before... Where are the reinforcements coming from? Red Fort 1. Forts below the castle. Every 2 turns for 2 turns. When you get into the yellow zone. I mean, I guess I could just drop people on the forts, but that's no fun. You know, Sirius, it'd be nice if you would double too. Just sometimes, you know. Maybe treat me to a double on occasion. Pala is just like running fucking circles around everybody with an iron lance. It's ridiculous. Okay, I think we get everybody down past this choke point here, and then I think we'll be good. Best I can do is getting doubled. Okay, Junia sucks is what I'm getting from this. Wait, isn't he a phoenix or some shit? Would that not work? Pala's FE312, without her, the army would have died in, like, chapter 4. For real! She's so good, I love her. She's definitely gonna be one of those, like, you were really good, so I have a definite fondness for you now characters for me. Okay, we will... Maybe next turn we start sending Pala to go rescue Est. Or they just are coming anyways this turn. Fine, fuck it. Cecil's gonna fucking die. I thought they didn't spawn until I got into the yellow zone. What the fuck? I've been fucking lied to. Okay, shit. Cecil? You want to get ready to Nosferatu tank? Which only has 9 uses, so we might be screwed either way. And what do you have? You have a steal. And of course I didn't transform Zane, so it would waste a turn to do it now. You know what? I believe in Cecil's ability to Nosferatu tank the shit out of this. Let's get Etzel out of here. We gotta keep at least one healer alive, you know what I mean? We're gonna imitate with Zane just to have another meat shield in front of everyone while everybody else retreats. And Pala's just gonna solo the entire other side of the map because she can just do that. She's really good at it. Like, honestly, just give her the convoy. She's basically the main lord at this point. Oh, fuck, I didn't think they'd spawn in. Now, see, the problem with Cecil is that she can Nosferatu tank, but Nosferatu only has, like, 9 uses left. So she gets attacked by, like, more than 2 more guys. She's just fucked. And then, of course, he misses, so there was no point to have Nosferatu. Oh my god, we're so screwed. Scott's Jesus is what I'm getting from this. Did we get hammered in, like, chapter 5? Maybe. And yeah, maybe I did forget about it. And I haven't brought militia in, like, 5 to 10 maps, but, you know, whatever. Oh boy, more speed. Oh my god, she survived. Let's go. My MVP. My girl. That was some peak dodge tanking, though. She did so good. And before she gets grit, no, I think we're fine. I think the reinforcements were only supposed to come for 2 turns. Can you start mumbling so I can actually tell if you've read it all? You know, he's walking on water. There's a... He's gonna break every bone in her body to drag her back because we love a man who does that shit. I'm not paying attention. I'm just not mumbling it all because it kind of breaks the pacing a little bit of the stream. Okay, hopefully that's all good now. So needy. No, I feel, because, you know, sometimes when I write something and I send it to a friend, they're sick for a week, and then I don't get any feedback, and then they message me, and they're like, sorry, I was sick, and I was like, I understand that you have needs. Both bodily and otherwise. However, read now. Thank you. Pal will be fine. She's got the shield. Or like, it's like when you post. Oh my god, I didn't mention the funniest fucking thing that happened this week. So you remember my, my Manfroy Veld fanfiction? I got a comment on a fanfic, and like normally when I get comments on fanfics, I'm like, oh, I know what that one's probably on. And I got a comment on a fanfic that was, it said, the pacing never felt hurried or uneven. Instead, it gave the reader enough space to understand and enjoy every thought while still maintaining a smooth and continuous flow. I was like, oh, that's nice, thank you. And I'm thinking this is on, like, one of my actual fics. While I was going through it in detail, an art idea came to mind that I believe you might truly enjoy. I'm available on IG and Discord under the same username, which is a different username, whatever. I was like, oh, okay, this is a bot. This is like a spam bot. And and I was fucking crying. So I was like, okay, like, wait, okay, so it's a spam bot, whatever. What fic did they leave this on? Because I was just gonna delete it. And then I look up and I'm like, it's the Manfroy Veld fic with like 50 hits and like 2 comments and like 10 kudos. I don't even know how many kudos it has. 3 kudos. It has 3 kudos. So I left it. I left the bot comment up because I thought it was really fucking funny. But I was like, the pacing was so wonderful in my fucking stone dick kink fic. Oh, okay. We're making it with this one. Oh my god, it was so fucking funny. I was like, I don't even know, like, what to say. But, thank you, I suppose, random bot. I, like, searched it up, too. I was like, has anyone else gotten, like, this bot? And they have. It was not just me. I just realized that, V is probably gonna die because of where I put her, because I thought there weren't gonna be any more reinforcements, because it said every other turn for 2 turns, and we just had 2 turns pass. But fuck me, I guess. Also, could you please fucking attack? Just do the top half of the map so I know if I have to reset. Kudos for having the creativity to write something with Manfroy. I lost a bet, so I didn't technically lose a bet. I just had a bet. I bet that whoever could guess the number of resets I would have to do on the Thracia endgame, I would write them a fic for a ship of their choice. And they picked Manfroy and Veld. So I did that. Okay, we are moving these guys out of here. It was not Pablo. Not Pablo won. You can ask him. He's in the chat. It took me a while to come up with a concept, but once it hit me, the stone tome could be multifunctional. It all flowed. And you can read it on my fanfiction, on my AO3 account. AO3 dash, I actually don't know how AO3 does their URLs. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Like, we gotta fucking go. Because I cannot take another wave of that. I got really lucky there, actually. Let's see. Navarre. We're at the point in the game where I'm like, why am I still carrying iron weapons? But they've come in handy too many times for me to not want to carry them. Let's go, Sirius. I still think one of my favorite comments on one of my YouTube videos was, it was on one of the Mpreg videos, and somebody was like, actually, I disagree with you about your placements, and then they went, like, 10 minutes later, they responded to their own comment, and they were like, never mind, just checked your AO3, you know way more about this than me. That just tickled me a little bit. Speaking of, we are gonna have the Fempregnator tier list probably after this chapter. Let's see. Let's get everybody moving. Actually, what do the shops have? Maybe I can send Zane to go buy some things. See, the thing is, I don't know what I need to buy. Like, I feel like I don't have enough weapons, and yet I have more than enough weapons that I don't need to buy anymore. It's the part I wrote, and I told you we skipped the senior year, nothing really happened. Scott, during graduation, swears he saw the back of his father's head in a crowd. Oh my god. Did his dad go to get milk? I can't relate, but I feel for him. Hell yeah. Okay, Cecil, you got this. I really wish you would have gotten a point of magic on that last level up. Oh, she's fine. She was always gonna be fine. That's my girl. You had a rough start, girly pop, but you know what? You're really pulling through for me. You might be a new favorite. Alright, gotta keep our eyes on the prize. Honestly surprised Cecil lasted. Dude, she was dodge taking like fucking crazy in those bushes. Like, mad respect. Let's see. I'm gonna take the silver card out of the convoy while I'm here. And probably... I think I have a couple of things to sell. Really, just the one? Okay, well that's fine. It'd be really nice if I could heal Pala, actually. Her rich parents gifted her with a mansion. That is a rich kid thing. Holy shit. The Cecil that good? Yeah. Christian, how much more of this story is there? Because it's been 2.5 hours. And again, like, not knocking it. I'm curious how far this rabbit hole is gonna go. 16 and 16 is 32, right? Are you sure you want to, Christian? Like, why don't we cut ourselves off after senior year ends? Because I didn't know, I didn't think that this was gonna go into like the heat death of the universe. Minerva, you really gotta get like a speed growth or something, girl. Like, okay, you have a men's stave for me. missed. Okay, good. And then... I'm thinking Minerva takes this guy out, Pala unlocks the door, and we get Est out of there. Get a speed growth. God fucking damn it. I mean, I'll take strength, that's good, but you know. There's like 2 more arcs, and the sequel I'm currently writing down isn't done yet. Okay, why don't we pause? I'll tell you what. You can tell me more about this after you've written at least 1 chapter. You gotta write it. I don't care if you post it anywhere, you just gotta write it. Okay, let's see. So we've got a couple of, like, armories and vendors. It's called encouragement, Christian. You should thank me. You don't even get any money if you sell the silver card. That's so sad. I don't know how to write sentences without it being repetitive. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint, Christian. It doesn't matter if the sentences are repetitive, it's your first draft. Just do it. And then once you have them down, it's called synonyms. That's my favorite. My favorite is like... I just did this with a Devil May Cry post, actually, where I wasn't paying that much attention to, like, proofreading the title. And I said, like, give me a minute to gush about this for a minute, and I felt like a fucking idiot when I finally noticed it. Let's see. I'm gonna get, like, 1 steel axe, 1 silver axe, and a hand axe. I haven't really been using my bow characters, but I'll get another silver bow, I guess. I think I'm just gonna get, like, 1 of each, and that should probably carry me until the next time we get to a shop. No, I'm your president. He walked into the house. He grabbed his coat. He left. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I got that. I got that. That is also something that I struggle with a lot. And it does take a lot of intentionality to kind of break that habit. For the most part, most people don't really notice. Unless it's, like, really bad. You can have a couple paragraphs like that, but I find that the easiest way to break that is to add a lot of imagery in between. So instead of, you know, like, okay, like, he walked into the house, he grabbed his coat, he left, right? Like, you're thinking about kind of, like, what he's seeing, right? You know, like, he walked into the house and... you know, his father's old tweed coat with the worn elbows was sitting on top of his. He moved it aside to grab his own coat, which was a cool fucking leather biker jacket with spikes on it. And then he left. You know, like, stuff like that, right? That's probably the easiest way to break it. Or, like, what is he thinking about, you know? That's the, Okay, because, like, the thing is with a lot of writing is... it's a very intentional craft. And you can usually tell when you're just writing something to write it. Instead of it having, like, an actual purpose within the story. And I do this all the time, where I'm like, oh, this scene would be cute. And then I write it, and I'm like, why did we do this? Can S use that? She can, okay. She at least has a weapon now. I was taught in school that just doing sentences over and over that start with the same pronoun was annoying to read. I mean, you're not wrong, It's not the best practice, but like, again, on your first draft, it doesn't matter. Just don't worry about it. It's not supposed to be perfect. If you copy S with Zane, the guards won't attack him either. Oh, that's fun. Sorry, the ADHD strut, that's fine. I got you. I got you, Roran. We are one in this. Okay, I don't think I need another rapier. I think I have like 2 or 3 of these, so... And I think I'm gonna get 2 steel lances. I feel like I've been running through these pretty quick. I'm pretty sure I have another wing spear, but I'll get another one just since we're here. Reading similar sentences is just kind of a fact of writing. It's gonna happen, you just gotta space them out and offer plenty of distractions, yeah. Yeah, honestly, I should I should start a fucking writing tips YouTube channel. I think I might have mentioned this, but I also have been getting a fuck ton of comment alerts because I got recommended some YouTube video that was like, here's 4 tips for your writing, and it was literally just like, don't use the amnesia trope, don't use this other trope, don't use this other trope, and I was like, man, y'all are the most fucking annoying advice givers, because all you do is tell people not to do something. Don't write slice of life because you need to write a plot-heavy fantasy novel for your first book. Shut up. Nobody hates slice of life work. I mean, some people do, but nobody hates slice of life work or amnesia plots. People hate poorly written slice of life and amnesia plots, so just write it well. And you write it well by practicing writing it. You don't write it well by just fucking off and writing something else. There's only so many arrangements of words. That's actually a habit I've been trying to break lately, is like repetitive sentence structures with like a lot of like interjections and things. Write a slice of life isekai with the idea of every character being every character trope under the sun. But yeah, so like, my number 1 writing advice is just write whatever the fuck you want to write, because you'll get better at it, and then it will be good. And then everybody will like it. Not everybody, you know, like, some people just don't like certain tropes, that's fine, that's normal. But, like, the people who like the trope will like the trope, like, will like your writing, if you just practice and get good at it. I hate the writing advice that's like, oh, just don't write. Just don't write this, or just don't write that. It's like, yeah, that's really gonna, like, encourage people to start writing. Okay, where the fuck is this stupid bitch? S, you're gonna run in there and you're gonna get your man, okay? It's also the fact that these original characters are just mine. Fanfic is different because the characters' personalities are already established and easier to write around. I completely understand that consideration. However, just write them. And you know, they don't have to be perfect the first chapter. Like, the whole point is that they're gonna have to grow. Okay, I'm not getting any vulneraries or anything. I guess we'll just visit all these houses. The mercenaries protecting the castle are the cream of the crop. They're terrifying enemies for sure, but I wonder if you could make an ally out of them. I don't know. Can I make an ally out of them? You tell me. You're the hint system for this game. We're not doing anything until Abel is in my clutches, because I am not about to let him get jaked. Here's the thing, though. I've written fanfic for several fandoms now, and I'll be honest, half the time I feel like I'm just writing the same characters, because those are the characters I like. There are plenty of enemy spies lurking in this region. Be careful. I think I just saw some movement from one of the fortresses. If Zane gets fucking murdered, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, Pala is no longer dead, so we're good there. Est can go get Abel next turn. Why must you give me this ultimatum? Because I like it when people actually write the stories they want to write instead of just talking about them. Because I'm really bad with that. Where I'll be like, here's my idea, and then I'll just fucking vomit it all out, and then I never write it. Our days under the Empire's occupation have been anything but bright. But we kept faith. We knew that you would return for us, Prince Marth. If anyone could save us from our suffering, 'twould be you. You, sire, are the warrior of light, chosen by the gods. Glory to our star and savior. Abel, I'm sorry. It hurt, didn't it? Est, thank the heavens you're safe. Yeah, Prince Marth saved me. You don't have to fight anymore. It's okay now. I'm safe. I see, those blasted Arcaneans. How could I possibly make it up to Prince Marth? I'm so sorry, Abel. It's all my fault. No, Est, that's not true. It was those Arcaneans. I won't forgive them. I'll show them the true meaning of pain. Yay! He has a spear. Is S safe right now? No. Well, technically yes, because we're playing on casual, but no. Yes, Abel, be racist. That physic only has, like, half its uses left. Damn. Is Chris Hansen hiding around the corner and listening to Abel talk to his child wife? He's just like Alec. Oh my god. Well, it's specifically Alec if you marry him to Sylvia. Are you done, Dante? You want to go downstairs? Okay. Give me 1 second. This is why we go red. Next thing you're gonna tell me that Abel wrote Rurouni Kenshin. Alright. Sorry, had to open the door for Dante. He wished to abscond from the room, leaving me all by myself. That's not what I wanted. Thanks for laughing. I didn't think that To Catch a Predator joke would catch on. Does anybody not know who Chris Hansen is at this point? I feel like that's a very accessible joke. Okay, hopefully nobody comes out of the forts to just wreck me. I feel like more people know the show more than Chris himself. Chris Hansen is timeless. Oh god, what was that thing he mishandled, though? It was some YouTuber shit, right? Onision! He mishandled the Onision thing. He kind of, like, came back into relevance because he started trying to do what he did on cable TV, but, like, on YouTube. And he like, totally fucked up the chain of evidence for that Onision shit, right? Onision, the terrible dude. I don't even... He's, like, a cult guy. You know what? You know what, Christian? And anyone in chat who is, worried that their writing is shit, please Google literally any booktuber reviewing any of Onision's books. It's my favorite thing. I fall asleep to them all the time. Yeah, no, I think it was Onision. Never seen To Catch a Predator, but me knowing it is the internet's fault, yeah. Yeah, no, that was like, okay, so Onision, if you don't know, was this YouTuber who was, like, really big in, like, the early 2010s, and he had a proclivity for teenage girls. And so, well, he's kind of faded off. He's mostly been, like, deplatformed and shit, because he, like, was, like, luring teenage fans to, like, come live with him and sleep with him and his, partner, who is... I'm not entirely sure what his partner identifies at this point, but his partner was AFAB and is now either non-binary or trans male, I'm not sure. And like he and his partner were like his partner was young when they met and like dated and got married. And then now he's using his partner and they're kind of like luring young girls or something like that, allegedly, from what I've heard. And the Chris Hansen part is that Chris Hansen, I think, did like an expose on Onision, and he was talking to one of the victims who came out, and she had like a laptop or something with sexual imagery that either she had recorded for Onision when she was underage, or she had received from Onision when she was underage. Either way, kind of a crime. Allegedly, if it happened. I don't want to get sued. And Chris Hansen, like, fucked up the chain of evidence, and basically everything that happened to this girl, it just couldn't be used. It was inadmissible. There was no way to prove that it hadn't been tampered with because of the way Chris Hansen handled it, from my understanding. So he kind of came back into relevance on the internet because of that, because he was trying to do his Catch a Predator shit on the internet, and then he, like, fucked that up really badly. Anyways, he wrote 3 books, and they're all terrible. Onision did. 3 books, and they're all terrible. And I can't even explain. I think, God, what? I've seen Kappa Kaiju review them. Strange Aeons, I think, also reviewed them. And I know there was one other guy that I watched review them, but I can't remember his name right now. So, yeah, if you wanna get a good, if you ever feel really unconfident about your writing, I highly recommend you go watch somebody review his books, because they're so funny. I wish I could maintain motivation. It's usually all gone by the time I wake up in the morning, like with daily exercise, where I'll be like, I was planning to do that every day in the morning. I'm actually the same way when it comes to writing. Like, I'll be so full of creative energy in the middle of the night, and then I'll wake up and it's gone. Esther's just gonna die, by the way, that's fine. Damn it, you're not human. No human can defeat my mighty army. I failed. There's nothing more I can do. I'll fall back for now, okay? How I am with music, yeah. Sometimes I will also watch Folding Ideas 50 Shades of Grey reviews if I'm feeling inconfident about my writing, because that woman does not know how to pace anything. Did I ever mention that I went to go watch the first 50 Shades of Grey movie in theaters? Like, ironically, when I was a teenager? 'Cause I did that shit. And it was so fucking funny. 'Cause me and my friends, we went there and we were just gonna, like, make fun of it. So we roll up to the theater. It is Valentine's Day. I think 2014 is when that came out. It's like 2014 or 2015. We roll up to the theater. We were like 17. Okay, we were like 17 or 18. I don't remember exactly. We were definitely driving though, I remember that. Because we drove ourselves. But yeah, we're like... We're like 17, 18 years old. We go to 50 Shades of Grey. We buy our tickets. We sit there. It's a theater packed. It's Valentine's Day of like 2015 or whenever that movie came out. It's packed with like 30-year-old women and their husbands. And we're sitting there and we're kind of like, you know, talking shit throughout the whole intro. And this woman is sitting behind... This woman's sitting in front of us, right? And we're cracking jokes, we're like shitting on the movie. We're trying to do it quietly, because, you know, we're not complete pieces of shit, but also it was 50 Shades of Grey, so it's not like you missed anything. And this woman is in front of us, and she's like 35, 40 years old, sitting there with her husband, and she turns around, and I'm like, oh shit, we're about to get yelled at. She turns around, she looks at us, and she goes, he was also way hotter in the book. They cast the wrong guy. And then just turns around and goes back to watching. Oh my god. After the castle fell, Princess Elise was stolen away by eerie priests in black robes. Oh, Princess Elise, I sure hope she's safe. Truth is so funny. I don't know who you are, old lady in that theater, but you are my hero. I tell everyone that story. Even though I am still mildly ashamed to have gone and done that. I was mostly going for the popcorn. That's when you're, like, young and, like, doing shit like that is, like, fun. Now I'm, like, a whole-ass adult, and I cannot imagine spending 2 hours in a theater watching a movie that I know I'm gonna hate. Alright, I want to get, I kind of want to get Martha's kill if I can. And then I think it'd also be fun to kill those guys across the river. You know, Gra's not too fond of Altea, but sometimes I just gotta wonder if Arcanea is just forcing Gra to fight us. Hello again, Dante. Meow. Dante has returned, but he is not in a good camera spot, so... we'll see if he settles or if he's just here to tell me that he needs dinner. We're just wasting the rest of Hot Claire's uses, I guess. I don't really have anything else to... I guess I could use the hammer and staff on it. That would actually probably be really helpful, huh? I know you're hungry. Oh, why does none of this kill? I watched the M. Night Shyamalan movie Trap. Besides Concussion, that's the most that's the most I've ever been bored with a theater movie watch. M. Night Shyamalan, like, I don't know what happened to the guy. MV3 had no axe users and it shows like the Hot Claire's just there in the game, no fanfare, yeah. He's such a right? I feel like he had like one really good run with the Sixth Sense and then it like went to his head. Like that's the only explanation I have, is that he had a really good movie and then he was like, I'm the bomb, I don't need to improve, and then he just like stopped trying. I, however, will never forgive him for the travesty that was the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. Hi, Dante. No, don't do that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go feed the cat real quick. I'll be right back. Right when everyone's about to give up on him, right? Do you know the twist in The Sixth Sense? Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. Okay, he has his food. We're good. Yeah, I know the twist because it's been driven into the ground since then. Yeah. Well, I had never heard the twist before because I just don't pay that much attention to pop culture. But I guessed it within about 5 seconds of starting the movie. Because it's like real fucking obvious. I mean, maybe not if you don't know there's a twist, but if you know there's a twist, it's like, oh, okay. Obviously. Let's see. What if I just Killing Edge with Nirvana? Signs is so much fun because it's and ironically funny in some moments. Yeah. I've never seen anything other than The Sixth Sense and the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, so I can't speak too much to M. Night Shyamalan's track record otherwise. Other than I know he's like the only thing consistent about him is how inconsistent he is, basically. How could Arcanea be defeated? Nyeh. Okay, Marth, get a good level. Okay, actually not terrible. I might be able to give the strength drop to somebody else. I don't know who, but somebody. Alright, I guess we'll just wait. Actually, Minerva might break Hot Claire here, and I won't get to repair it unless it stays broken in her inventory, like a Thracia weapon. Oh, wait, hold on. Send Hot Claire... Big brain move. Send Hot Claire into the convoy so she doesn't have it equipped. Oh, I feel so fucking smart for that. And then it didn't even matter because I didn't realize that this guy was a fucking bow. I recommend Signs. It's got one of the Culkin brothers. I don't know any actors. I'm gonna be so fucking real with you. I don't know any actors ever. I might know like 1 or 2 if I really like their performance in something, but otherwise, like, celebrity drama just goes right over my head. Kevin from Home Alone actor's brother. Why would I know that? That was quite a battle. Is everyone all right? There's no need for concern, sire. Everybody has eagerly awaited this day. Sir Jagan speaks truly. We've been fighting for this day, the day we reclaim our homeland. Yet because of Arcanea's actions, so many innocent lives have been lost. How can I face it? I don't know what the Home Alone actor looks like now that he's an adult. I've only ever seen him in Home Alone when he was a child. How can I face them? I've caused them great sorrow because I was too weak. See, like, the thing is, you weren't even too weak. You just weren't here. You went out to get milk from the store and you let your entire fucking country get invaded. Was I presumptuous in believing I could protect my homeland? Sire. Do you remember, sire, the words you said to us on the very first day of our training? Of course, I could never forget. Remind me, I forgot. Alone I am powerless, so everyone, from now on, I want you to lend me your power as my knights. Upon hearing your words, I decided that I would work hard so that I could be of assistance to you, sire. Actually, Kieran Culkin is actually Wallace in Scott Pilgrim. I've never seen Scott Pilgrim. If you ask me if I've seen a movie, the answer is almost definitely no. I think the most recent movie I've seen is Barbie. I've seen Barbie. The Martian was pretty good. The Shawshank Redemption is, like, so fucking good. Okay, like, I don't know if you know this, Christian, but, like, I have ADHD, and that makes the concept of sitting down and watching an entire movie feel really impossible. I will get distracted and play on my phone. Here's the thing, I can do it in theaters, because in theaters, like, the sensory experience of being in a movie theater is so overstimulating that I have no desire to seek out further stimulation. But, like, when I'm just at home, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna check my phone, you know? Anyways, upon hearing your words, I decided that I would work hard so that I could be of assistance to you, sire. I want to become like you. There's no need for you to shoulder everything on your own. Your pain and your suffering, they are not yours to bear alone. I will always be by your side. That's pretty fucking gay. V. Sire, chin up. We must still recapture Altea Castle. I believe that our enemies are well prepared for us, but it is our castle. We know it better than they do. Sire, give us the command. We will fight to recover our home. By the way, V, about your tiara. Did it work? Did you feel the, legendary power? No, I didn't feel any different. As I suspected, V, I believe Zane pulled a fast one on you. Is that so? In light of this, would you like to return your hair to the way it was before? Sure. Why is Marth my hairstylist? Theaters work because of the full sound, right? Yes, exactly. It's so good. And you get, like, the popcorn and, like, the soda, and you get, like, the candy, you know? Like, it's like an event, right? I miss when things in life felt like events. Do you know what I mean? Yes, thank you. Good, I'm glad we've sorted that out. Like, I miss when, like, it was like, we're gonna go see this new movie, and it was like a whole thing where you got excited, and you got, like, you know, like, you got popcorn, and you got candy, and you got soda, and you, like, went out somewhere with, like, other human beings that you actually wanted to be around, and you, like, sat down and did an activity together. Instead of it just being like, here's 40 fucking versions of slop all instantly available on your home television 24/7 with streaming services. I guess you can watch one of them if you want, and then you just kind of put it on in the background mindlessly. Like, honestly, I think that's kind of why I liked Barbie so much. Like, it's a good movie, but also, like, it felt like a cultural phenomenon. Like, it felt going and seeing it was an activity that you were doing with other people. I mean, I went to see it alone, because, like, nobody I knew had time to go see it when I had time to go see it, but, like, you know, like, it felt like an event. Like, everybody was gonna go out and see this movie, and it was gonna be, like, a thing, and it was really fun for that. Movies don't feel like that anymore, that's the problem. I watched Barbie on an airplane crossing the Atlantic, hell yeah. I know what you mean, going to see Sinners with my friend like an event, it was really cool. I can't do movies, right? Last movie that felt like that for me was the Sonic 2 movie. I beg of you to watch Scott Pilgrim. Okay, I'll see if it's on any of the streaming services I have. Like, I'm familiar with it, you're right, I probably would like it. I feel like a friend thing. They feel like a friend thing, and I agree. Like, I love going to a movie with friends. Anyways, it was a fierce battle like no other. However, Altea has been liberated. Yes, our homeland has been liberated. Only the castle remains. If we regain Altea Castle, where I was born and raised. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for believing in me. Tears shimmered down Marth's face, which we can't see because whoever did the CGs for this game refuses to draw eyes. And the girl, who gently wiped away his tears, couldn't stop her own. I'm assuming that's Sita, unless we're stepping in on her territory. I want to see Iron Lung, but my friend already saw it without me. Lame. Honestly, I'm the type of person where if I actually liked the movie, I would go see it again. Do you know how many times I saw Rogue One in theaters? Because it was like, my mom is like a huge Star Wars fan, so she wanted to go see it, so I went and I saw it with her, and then my brother wanted to go see it, and he's a huge Star Wars fan, but he wanted to go see it on a different day that my mom went to go see it, so I went and I saw it with him, and then I had a friend who wanted to go see it, so then we saw it. The movie was really not good enough to justify 3 watches. The third time I slept through the entire first half until we got to the cool bits at the back half. But I fell asleep in the theater because the first half is so boring. Here's my problem. Okay, here's my problem with modern Star Wars media is that most of these movies do not need to be longer than 90 minutes, and yet somehow all of them are 3 hours. Like, every time, every modern Star Wars movie that I've went to go see, Rogue One, the Solo movie, the last whatever the fuck of the third trilogy, that one, with the fucking stupid bullshit in the middle, or was that the second one? I don't even remember. I've only seen them like twice each time. But like like each of these like modern Star Wars movies feel like that kid who needed to write a 10-page essay but only had 5 pages, so then just put in like a bunch of block quotes and like filler words and made every sentence as twice as long as it needed to be so that they could hit the 10-page mark. That's how most modern Star Wars feels to me. So I refuse to go like watch any of them again cuz I'm like, Solo could have been a 90-minute movie. Rogue One, honestly, like the content that was in Rogue One would have been perfect for like a 90-minute to maybe 100 not what's hour and a half, like an hour and a half to 2 hour movie. Why was it 3 hours? It was 3 hours, right? Like that runtime was insane. Last Jedi with the horse race bullshit. You knew exactly what I was talking about, Christian. Yeah, like the horse race bullshit that happens in the middle for no fucking reason. And like Finn and the girl who I don't remember her name, their entire plot line was just fucking pointless. It was a filler plot line in a movie. I liked Andor, a totally compelling story without any forced shit. I have not seen Andor. Okay, yeah, Rogue One was like 2 hours and 13 minutes. It could have been a 90-minute movie. They could have easily shaved 30 minutes off of that thing. I ignored Rogue One for so long because it was new, then it turned out to be like, see, like, that's the thing. It's a really good movie. It's just, there's like 30 minutes of filler in there for no fucking reason that they could have just taken out. Like, I slept through the entire first half of the movie and I missed nothing. I've heard Rose, yes, Rose. She's certainly a character played by I feel really bad for her because, from my understanding, she was supposed to have a much bigger role in the third movie, and she got so much, like, racist abuse that she was like, just write me out of it. I feel so bad for her. Anyways, V, we've returned at long last. We're back where it all began. Yeah. It's a curious feeling. It feels like yesterday that I first stepped foot here, and yet it seems so far away. Yes, I remember. When you first arrived here for training, you had no experience of battle. And you also totally flunked your prologue chapters, you piece of shit. And now, you haven't really changed very much from how you were back then. Oh. What the fuck, Jagan? They really hate it when you play on casual mode. But you must work harder on the battlefield from now on. I'm counting on you. Fuck you too. I take it back. Jagan is not hot. Okay, let's see. Is Abel? Oh, no, he is a paladin. Okay, thank God. Let's drop Sirius and Rufina. Sirius really isn't holding up too well at this point, though I do love him. Jagan fucking hates you? I know, right? What the fuck? Okay, we have... Alright. We're not gonna do this chapter, but I do want to get the inventory sorted. Let's see. Who do I give the strength drop to? I kind of want to hold on to it just to see if Marth does okay. Wait, why are you holding on to a Master Seal? No, that's not what I wanted. Fuck. You don't need that, Pala. I'll bring a silver just in case we need it. Cecil. Can I merge any of these? Like, do I have like a dinky little L fire? Yeah, there we go. I love the merging items mechanic. This shit's so good. What if I put mend back and take out a physic? I know I have a physic. Okay, good. He can use that. The Force Awakens is literally just a slightly altered version of New Hope. I'm not gonna knock it too much for that, because A New Hope is just a very basic retelling of the hero's journey. The Bildungsroman, if you will. I think I used that properly. Please, Miss Teacher from high school. Don't get on me. Yeah. Bildungsroman. I'm good. Nothing special in the initial shock of new Star Wars. I did go to see that on opening night, though. I went to the midnight viewing of it, because, I was old enough for that shit. Merge half your army into a decent unit. Can I confess something to y'all? And y'all gotta, like, promise you're not gonna tell. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fuck with the toxic bullshit of Reylo, and I kind of think it's funny that they did it. I think it's... I'm telling... Oh yeah, who are they gonna believe, you or me? Let's take a steel axe instead. Do I have a speed wing or anything? No? Okay. Oh, I do! Oh, but do I save that for Marth? Because he's also kind of slow. Fuck it. I will make you work, Minerva. Why are any of you surprised? I've been here for like 5 streams and that checks out so hard. Yeah, honestly, Rowan, I'm kind of surprised that they were surprised too. Not gonna lie. Real is funny because they somehow have little development in 9 hours of footage. I just think it's funny. Let's see. I'm just gonna, yeah, I don't care if I lose the excess, it's like 3 uses. You can fix her. A little channel called V-Streams might be enough evidence of this treachery. Yeah, I don't know, I just, like... The thing that kills me about it is, like, I don't love all of the, like, bullshit sexism that came along with it, so that kind of made me dig my heels in harder and thinking that it was really funny. Because, like, so many people were like, oh, these dumb women just wanted to see a girl get with the bad boy. And it's like, no, I want to see the girl get with somebody who she can kill and who can kill her in return. That's, like, my entire favorite ship dynamic. Have y'all never been, like... I love enemies to lovers. That is, like, my one true love of ship dynamics. I will do enemies to lovers, I will do friends to enemies to lovers, I will do strangers to enemies to lovers, I will do roommates to enemies to lovers to roommates to lovers, okay? I just want the enemies to lovers, okay? So, like, it's not my fault that they made it such a toxic cesspool. I don't know if Star Wars started the culture war or was the first victim of it or what, but it definitely started in the middle of it, yeah. I think it's just one of those, like, things where Star Wars has very much always been a series that kind of appeals to a lot of people, but you know, like, it's kind of perceived as, like, the nerdy, like, a nerdy thing to be into sci-fi. So it kind of just got, like, co-opted as, like, this is a nerd thing. Same thing for video games with the whole Gamergate bullshit. I actually wrote one of my best college papers in a feminist law class about Gamergate, and I probably don't still have it, so don't ask for it. But yeah, where it's like, oh, we have this hobby, and it's traditionally seen as being, like, for boys, and now all the stinky girls are trying to get into it, which, here's the thing I will never understand about, like, manosphere weirdos. Don't you want girls to like the things that you're into? 'Cause doesn't that make it easier to talk to them? Like, I've never met a less interesting person than somebody who has no interests. People ship any sort of relationship so long as the foundation is not built on something healthy. I mean, I like healthy relationships too, I just find them boring. Like, cause like, the soul of writing an interesting story is conflict. Which means that the characters have to conflict, and what makes somebody conflict faster than an enemies to lovers? There's drama. Star Wars was a catalyst because it had generational fandom, so any changes got amplified. That's true, yeah. I'm mad that they didn't make, what's-his-face and Finn gay. Because weren't the actors, like, pushing for it, even? And they had that, like, really, like, touchy-feely hug at, like, the end of the third movie. And they were like, you can't kiss. And so they just did this, like, hug where they're, like, clasping each other's necks and things. Like, it was. But Disney was like, no, we have to sell our movies in China. We can't have you be gay. Which, like, China, you don't gotta ruin this for me, okay? Just make it a scene and then just delete it in the Chinese release. I don't care. No, the Chinese market. Which, like, here's the thing, like, China is not loyal to Disney, so I don't know why they're sucking that dick so damn hard. Like, with, like, the Mulan movie that came out, and they were going so hard to get that Chinese market, and then the movie was terrible, and the Chinese market was like, fuck off, and the government of China, which had helped, like, fund the movie or something, was like, we didn't have anything to do with that. China's full of fajoshis, the market is just a coward. I'm so glad we're on the same page of why that happened. Yeah, that's why Disney does everything. If you look at, like, there's been so many instances in the last 10 years of Disney either cutting gay content or refusing to put it in the first place, or having a special edit so that it can be shown in the Chinese market. Like, that's, like, it's not even a secret. Like, they let Disney film around a concentration camps, to be clear. Yeah, oh yeah, no, they did. And Disney was sucking their dick so hard, and then the movie sucked, and the Chinese government was like, we didn't have anything to do with that. What are you talking about? No, we didn't have anything to do with that disaster. That wasn't us. It's like, she's not gonna fuck you, bro. Just stop chasing her, you know? Anyways, we gotta do our femme-pregnant tier list. Alright, damn it, I gotta look up what the tiers were named. Oh, no, I don't want to listen to the ad, no free ads. Why am I getting an ad on my own goddamn video? Why does my video have chapters, but it only auto-generated one chapter named Intro? I have a lot of questions, actually. Finn also definitely got sidelined because he's black and China doesn't like that. Which I love Finn's actor. If you've like, have you been like keeping up with him? First of all, I did not know he was British, so that was a fun thing to find out. He has a really good accent. Chinese, yeah. Have you compared the US, Europe versus China Forced Awaken post? I have not actually seen that, but I'm guessing they really de-emphasized Finn. Yeah, because China also kind of has a... I mean, we have a racism problem, but China also has a racism problem, so... Let's see. Dabbles could go either way. Probably not. And then... Feminism is dead. Delete row. And then we want... Blazing Blade. Finn is tiny in it. Yeah, was he removed? I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Hold on, let's... Force Awakens US versus China poster. Oh my god. No, he's still there. He's still there. He's like, in the US poster, he's like right behind Rey's back, and he's like almost equal size to Kylo on her other side. But in the Chinese poster, he's like shrunken and like kind of tucked under Han Solo. Behind BB, what the fuck is the goddamn droid's name? I don't even remember. You can also tell that Rey being a Palpatine was a twist they could have only previously situated in the colon, because that was pulled straight out of the Raiders. Yeah. Wait, hold on. They got rid of Chewbacca on the Chinese poster too? Hold on. Oh my god, they did! They cut Chewbacca off of the poster in the Chinese version. What the fuck did Chewbacca do to you? What the fuck? It's not even like a good... What the fuck? Are we racist against fictional species now to China? Apparently! China hates fur. The Chinese furry community must have just gotten too fucking out of hand. I'm about to get like a letter in the mail, like formalized, like, you're not allowed to visit China, we will arrest you, which like, fucking good, but also damn. I fucking hate Palpatine coming back. For once, we can explore the dark side a little bit, and that dried up. Raising ruined it? Yeah. The only reason I could think of is having any remote relation to poo. Oh, I fucking hope that was why. That would be so fucking funny.